Good day, lads. Welcome back to the One-Eyed Pod. It's been a while.
The game is dead. I don't know. I'm just getting straight into it. What did Paul Curtis post? It was like Australian Touch Football League.
Yeah, he changed his.
He has a point.
Changed his Instagram photo to Australian Touch Football League.
Who can we blame for this? Is it Laura Lame?
I think it's all of them.
Yeah.
It obviously starts at the top. It does. It starts at Laura Lame, and it started all the way early last year when the hurricane train came upon us. What'd she do to start us off? Didn't she rubbed out Sicily?
Yeah, it was the sling tackle, which they got their way. But yeah, it's just so ridiculous. What is he meant to do in that position? Like it's just a footy act. And I was hearing on the radio, this guy's going, "What's next, Gary Lyon? Is someone going to go for a specky and put their knee out and accidentally collect someone in the head and get weeks after that?" Because the whole intention is protecting the head. And I'm just going, this is what we've come to, you know? This is pissing me off. This will ruin SuperCouch. Well, I'll have to play fantasy EPL more, fantasy NBA. It's just going to be a game that is completely dead. Our grandchildren won't even be able to allow, they won't even know how good SuperCouch was back in the day because Laura Kane ruined all of it. Fair?
Fair. He's right though. Because what's the difference with a footy act?
Exactly.
Like if someone does a specky,
the whole thing is
an aggressive
the head.
specky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not even. Do you remember Toby Green, where he put his leg out? That'll obviously get weeks, but not even that. It's just, going up for a massive hanger, knocking people out, which sometimes happens. That'll get a week. I hope. Yeah. I don't think it will happen like that, but fucking hell, we're getting there. It's just becoming disappointing.
They won't let it get that far.
Even Chera. How did Chera get a week?
I didn't see the Chera. I haven't even seen it. I didn't even bother watching it.
That freaking hoop dog Max Holmes. I'm glad I didn't get sucked into him, but I still rate him as a pick. But he went down like a bag of shit.
Did he? Do you reckon he
spent hanging with Bailey Smith too much?
Oh, fucking hell. That Bailey Smith guy, I swear to fucking God. Have you listened to his interviews recently?
Yes, I have. I'm trying to describe my words that are appropriate for this podcast. He loves himself and he thinks he's a battler.
I'll say it. He's a fucking wanker, mate. He's a dickhead.
Look, we had that opinion before he was in our teams. And that's why we wanted to fade the bloke. But since when did he become a battler and a puncher-honourer, trying to belt people and try and cause fights, flipping birds? He's trying to be like Warwick Kappa.
Yeah, he is. And Kappa's not doing well. I tell you that much about Kappa. I saw a video of Kappa the other day. Bloke's not doing well, the whiz. Still can't understand him.
He's all right.
Bailey Smith is on the same track as Kappa.
Yeah. I'm not even... From the last instance.
At least, I was going to say, at least I haven't been seeing fucking Bailey Smith junk just bouncing around my
That's
Instagram
what I was
recently.
just going to say. I was going to say, just him just fluffing it up on Instagram. Bloody hell, what the fuck? What the fuck?
How was that video?
Jesus. We've got
this guy is the biggest dick. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if I uploaded.
I'd be like, that is not on whatsoever. That is not on, Michael.
You would hear about it for the rest of your life. You would hear about it. But for him, it's everyday life.
Do you reckon his mates are just going, that Instagram post, you and the pool, that was a bit too much, Baz? And he might just, he might just be like Kappa, just like, fuck yous. I don't give a that's obviously what he's doing. He's done it. He's posted it.
He does this. He says, "Oh, fuck you! So I'm gonna go down."
But
Can't understand a word fucking Kappa says.
yeah, well, may as well just in regards to Chera, I wasn't going to be pissed off if he got a week because I was happy to go him, and then he got a week. He got off his suspension, and then I was just a little bit down. I was keen for Lockie Neal to come in my team.
I'm still trading him.
Oh yeah, I still like that. The reason is because he's got that round 12 bye, and I've got 7 players in that bye, so I feel like he's a downhill skier. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
And the run is getting tougher.
It is, and I'm happy to jump off. And it's a cash game at the end of the day. I'm going to jump off and jump onto a player who's going up.
Yeah. So who are you thinking?
Connor Rosie.
Yeah, that is fixing mistake.
Yeah, because he's got a He's got a break even of bloody 94 now.
Mm.
He's gonna be a top 6 defender. This is probably the cheapest he is at 530k.
Can we just address the elephant in the room about just people that play Port just not tagging Zach Butters? Like what is going on there? He's better than Rosie.
Annoying.
Mate, I watched that game. The first quarter, I reckon he touched it once. He got 5 tackles or 4 tackles. He was an absolute pig. He was tackling people and Tristan Sherry's just there was people just shoving on him, ripping his jumper off. He was just getting in people's heads big time, and he's just smiling. And then I'm just going, this bloke's smiling. He's only touched the footy once, and then he just slaughters. He's got to be. I had it already written there for us to talk about. I don't know how you could bring him in because of his bye, but he could be. Oh, I mean, it's no secret. M1. He's
100%.
unbelievable.
I don't think he is M1. We said it at the start of the season that he would do this, but he's done it more than I could even imagine.
He's unreal. And Port, there's talks that he might leave Port next year. He's postponed the contract. Oh my God.
I hope he does.
Massive.
Fucking hate Port.
Same.
I used to love him. Now they're a bit of wankers.
I just don't like. I mean, I like Jason Horton-Francis, but he just pisses me off, man. Just him cracking the shit.
Is that because you traded him out?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a soft spot.
I saw him on 46 at quarter time, and I just was like, God, at least Cherry's doing okay. And then I see Horton-Francis give away a couple of 50s, and I'm just going. You'd lose your head.
Could have been a lot bigger.
Dingo. Exactly. So keep losing your head, Jason Horton-Francis. You child. All right. So just keep being a child until round 13 when I need to bring you back. I don't know
how to tell you this. I don't know how to tell you this.
He's F1.
But I feel like he's just going to keep cooking. He's going to keep cooking.
All right. Just quickly, then we'll get on to our teams. But
yeah,
we said this last week or 2 weeks ago when we did the pod, but mate, his CBAs are gone 77. This is from the start: 77, 41, 71, 73, and then they changed. 77, 59. So he actually had a lower CBA count last week. I just missed that game, but back to 81 last week.
He's just playing better.
But his CBAs are actually up. Just not last week.
Oh, they are? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, his CBAs are actually up, but I don't know what he might have got. I didn't actually watch the game, to be fair, last week. But yeah, his last 3 since Connor's gone out of the mix, he's gone 70, 77, 59, and then 81. So, but it's obviously him that is the beneficiary. But yeah, I think he's.
I don't know what you're talking about. They said, so nah, you're wrong.
Nah.
Sorry, listeners.
Who?
Cooks is wrong.
Who is
you?
Who is taking his mid-time?
No, his mid-time hasn't changed the whole time.
77, 41, 71, 73. And then
so the first game, then an 81, but that's basically the same as a 77 and a 73.
Not really.
A couple extra
it's still
CBAs.
A little bit more CBAs. It's going up. I don't like it when you it's still going up, mate.
Well, then why do you go down to a 59% CBAs in this one?
I think it must have got tagged that game. I just told you before, mate. Don't argue with me. I said I didn't fucking watch the game, all right? So I've literally said, asterisk, put my hand up. I didn't watch the game, but I'm telling you, you just have to watch Port. You just know that Jason Horne-Francis is in the more.
So what you're telling me is you're trying to have an opinion on Jason Horne-Francis and you don't even watch him.
I missed one game. Can you let me off? It was Easter weekend and I missed one game. And I'm telling you now, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You're just a
JHF hater. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. Look at Butters, actually, 87.
Mate, no, you watch this, the Hornet. He's only just getting started. He's about to start pumping out those 120s.
Oh, that's no secret. I think he's F1, but I'm not bringing him in until the buys. He can wait.
You're going to bring him in for 600K?
He's not getting 600K, mate. I'll put a slab on that.
That he won't get to 600K?
Yeah. I'll put a slab on that.
Let's do it. Let's put a slab on it. He'll get to 600K.
No chance.
What are you talking about? He won't get to 600K.
There won't be. He won't get to 600. It was his time to get. It was his. Where is it? We'll quickly do this and then we'll get on the teams. It's been.
Wait.
10 minutes.
Let's talk about this. Okay. So what's he have to do to get to 600K? Average 110?
Oh, I actually wouldn't know, to be honest. I'm just looking at.
I think he has to average 110 from here to get to 600K.
Right.
And I think he can do that.
You think he can do that?
I think he can do that. He's averaging 100 at the moment.
His soft run's gone. So
I don't think it matters. For players like that, it doesn't matter. The soft run isn't. It's more they lift in the big games.
All right. Well, just add it to the slab bet, 600K.
Add it to the slab bet. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
I'm pretty
Should
good
we get
track
into our
record on
teams?
this. Yeah, let's jump into our teams. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go.
All right. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
So this week I went 24.94. And to be honest, I thought this was a good score. Like I thought it was at least par.
So did I.
And I was so far above everyone, like at the start. And I think Whitfield let me down. Ed Richards let me down. And Sherry let me down.
Ed Richards. Well, you said we were talking about this when Ed had his game. And I didn't want to believe you. I mean, he didn't actually do that bad to be compared to the other ones. His
disposal was down.
But like compared to Real, he scored 20 more points, didn't he? Or something like that. But we need him for the ranks. So that's what is annoying about it, because it's just unfortunate. Yeah. If you don't captain the right person, you just don't really gain ranks. I didn't gain any. But yeah.
Like if I captained Gorn this week, I probably would have got up like 100
spots. Can we
just
just address that? What were you thinking?
Well, I didn't even look really. Didn't even take him into consideration. I was just going through my team. We didn't do the pod last week, so I was just quickly doing the team.
It helps a lot when you talk about it.
I didn't. I honestly opened SuperCouch up, I reckon 3 times, one of which was on Thursday night, and then maybe another 2 times before, like midweek. And then on Thursday night, I decided I was going to put Nick in and boost out Will Ashcroft.
Yeah.
And was just happy with it. And then I just didn't look. And then I didn't even think that Max Gawn was versing fucking Richmond. And I had previously looked at this game mid-season, like pre-season, and gone, oh, I can't wait for that game. Which is really annoying.
Especially when there was a fair amount of people that had him VC, which is so annoying. Like, how do you win?
Yeah.
I mean, I get you because you've always been a Gorn enthusiast, but there was a fair few people with the power ruck set up, with Gorn and Cherry, and I'm just going, Jesus,
It's kind of that
big
power
scores.
ruck setup kind of came this week. It came through this week, didn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I don't think the power ruck, like when Cherry was stinking it, you would have traded him out if you had it. If you had that set up, if you had TDK as well. But now if you kind of held, but you would have traded to Flynn. But that though, if you've got the Gorn and Cherry mix, you'd be laughing right now. That would be excellent. I wish I had it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And you can't really do it if you got TDK. Like, you just can't justify that.
No, but I saw people trading out TDK for Flynn.
Really?
Last week, yeah.
And we spoke about that, saying how ridiculous that is, because you were thinking about doing it.
Yeah, until I don't want to even mention his name.
What?
Briggsy. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, the Briggs. Oh, yes, that's right. You put in Sherry this week. But anyway, let me go through the team. I VC'd Nick this week. I had the C on Brayshaw as well, and I was fucking... I dodged bullets this game.
You told me
in terms of high scores.
You told me to captain Nick, and it was all well and good. You just said, make sure you got the 125. Imagine if you didn't call me. Imagine if you didn't call me.
It's a 125.
I would have had 157 on me head, and I would have been
but
going.
imagine if he just won 100.
Yeah, exactly.
And you would have been fucking pissed off, cunt, because you had Nick's 125.
Yeah.
I mean, Whitfield, down game from him. Now everyone's going to bloody get him in the team. What's his break even? Only 104.
Mate, still 100. Still 104. You can't diss the pick. He was off injured for a little bit. He was off injured a little bit.
I know, but it's annoying. I wanted a 140. I wanted to at least get me back up there. Zorko 104, a little bounce back game. That's good. Any other notable things? Zach Reed on field, happy with that. I'm just kind of annoyed from how shit Clayton Oliver is.
You're telling me, mate. I've got him as my team name. I've actually got to change that this week. I've got to change it. Don't even worry, mate. It's coming.
What's your name again?
Blood, Sweat, and Clary. It is. Every time. Do not start. Do not start. I already owe a slab on him either. Just also. But yeah, he's pissed me off. Anyway, I think...
You owe 2 slabs on that. Mine as well. That's all right, though. They just get transferred.
Just a walking slab.
Yeah.
All right.
Ned Long, his CBAs were real down. His not his CBAs went down. His TOG was down quite a lot.
Yeah.
He started on the bench and he came on and went off again.
All we
hopefully
need is
he
2
can
more
get
weeks.
another like 87 to 90 the next 2 weeks. That'll be fucking amazing. But JDG did take his CBAs. Pendlebury took his CBAs. Steele took his CBAs. I don't think Side Bottom's in there every week though.
No, I'm still I'm just getting his stats up, but he still had a reasonable game with 67.
He still had a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had so he got 22 touches, 1 goal, 7 marks, 4 tackles, like 95 dream team as well. So I'm pretty sure I was reading somewhere, I can't remember fully because I was having a drink with my mates, but he did 2 clangers which resulted in goals. So that could
absolutely
have easily
butchered the footy.
Could have easily been a ton there. So it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. He's absolutely butchered the footy, and he did that the week before as well.
Yeah, that's Ned. He's a big grunk. We'll admit it.
Yeah. Max, let me know about what happened there. And yeah, trades this week. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of Chera. And I'm just going to... How much money do I have in the bank? 4,000. I'm going to get rid of Chera. I'm going to get rid of Nevitt. Now, if Nevitt's named, I'll keep Nevitt. But I'm going to get Connor. And just do a little correction. Because I was going to do no trades this week. But I might as well do some fucking trades just because why not?
Are you not thinking about that buy though? For round 12 or whatever, they all share the same buy. So basically you're trading a round 12 buy player. Is it round 12 or round 13? I can't see on your screen. But you essentially Cherry's in that buy. So wouldn't you just trade to a track?
But I want Connor.
That's it. That's just all your answer has to be.
Yeah, I want Connor Rosie. I don't want track. I know track will do more, but I don't want Rosie's price to go up.
Fair.
Do you reckon he goes up for much further than 153? Like he has a pretty big ceiling.
He's a weapon, but what I've learned is doggies are quite restrictive. I can't remember about Adelaide and Geelong.
His high score against them is a 168.
Yeah.
Last year.
You can't really predict these. I think he's probably safe for a 110 average if he's got the role, which I think he will have the role for quite some time. He's basically yeah. I think I'm
going to put him in this could be track, but I don't I feel like I can catch track before he gets too expensive.
Yeah. You're just picking track for the West Coast game and seeing what else happens because that's probably his cheapest price. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to skip track and just fix the mistake at Rosie. I think that's just pretty simple trades, nothing crazy. Yeah. What do you think?
Don't mind it. We're fixing a mistake.
I like the idea of keeping these rookies. Like I'll see a lot of people trading out Levi Ashcroft, trading out Davidson, Trainer, Reed, Pryor.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like just keeping them as long as I can.
Yep. I think
just because they're such high
go.
scoring.
I think Davidson and Pryor maybe could go.
Davidson could go. I'm still holding out. I mean, he's got a break even of 50. He'll probably hit 50.
Yeah.
But he can go large.
Yeah. We've been just absolutely gifted with the rookies this year. It's great. Oh, not so much, but at the start rookies, like Bice even. What a rookie.
I feel like my rookie's in a really good spot as well. Like I got Bice, Reed, Trainer, Pryor, Davidson.
Carroll looked alright.
Levi Ashcroft. Yeah, Cleary's down there, Flynn.
Yeah.
Patton. Do you get injured again, Patton?
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
I'm so happy. I was thinking about trading.
We've got Ned Long.
Yeah. Big Ned.
So it's been good.
Lindsay. You forgot about Lindsay.
Lindsay, like my team value, I expect to go up a lot.
Yeah. Everyone has him. Everyone has him.
Do you reckon? I feel like lots of people have traded out a lot of these pet players.
Hopefully. I really hope so. But I don't know if that's true. Anyway,
it's true.
I'll get on to my
do you want to show your team?
It's quite simple. Yeah.
Oh, it's just annoying as fuck that. And it's just SuperCouch, like two simple mistakes have really cost me.
You're telling me, mate. So
and it's just like not captaining one person and keeping not putting the emergency on one person.
Like at the moment, I think last time on the pod, maybe 2 pods ago, maybe last week I had a massive rank change and it was all because of Kieran Briggs because we didn't do a podcast last week, did we?
Yeah, we didn't show what happened last week.
So I lost 600k, 600 ranks, not 600k, all because of Kieran Briggs basically, and not fielding any good rookies. But this week I actually thought I had a great week. 2,473. Like, I ended up trading Briggs to Flynn, getting Nick Dacos in for someone, and got Cherry in for Will Ashcroft. Can't remember who the other person was that I traded out. But like excellent trade-ins. And I was like, this is great. Like I've got, all the must-haves. And I went down ranks by 32, which is fine.
It's because of Ed Richards and not captaining the right people.
And I think it's this one, like last week, I fielded Cleary for a 39 or whatever he scored. Something, how he scored really low. And I had Hewitt. Hewitt's 97 on the bench. What do? Swap him around. It actually cost me a league matchup in my league. And then I'm just... so these are I don't think I really need to chat about my team much. Like, we've basically got the same players, but this bloke's out, Shorty.
I've told you week in, week for the last 2 weeks in a row, maybe 3 weeks. But you're losing points on your bench. Imagine if you didn't have Short this whole time and you could just field Zach Reed this whole time and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
If you compare them right now, you would be to trade out Short, you can get in a better Premo and then you could field Zach Reed. Like, it's just so stupid.
Well, we're here now. My team is in well, in all honesty, I actually boosted Gross in, and I just wasn't in my phone, so I couldn't boost him back out. But I'm still hopeful he'll make money because the other player that I could have brought in was Sard. So, it didn't really hurt that much, the boost. It's more just it cost me a boost. But
yeah,
all my rookies are making cash like you. I could go, just put Track in just down here, swap him and put Levi F6, or I could do this, getting Hustwaite in. We'll chat about Hustwaite.
For all the Spotify listeners who traded out Short finally and put in Petrarca.
Yeah. Short out, Petrarca in, Nevitt out, Hustwaite in, and maybe boosting Chera to my man Chocolate Neil, Lockie Neil.
Oh, he's going to put in Neil, baby. I like that. Looks good.
The only reservation I have, I just think it might be now that he's playing.
One upgrade, one sideways.
Well, two sideways, really. Short and...
Short is not a sideways, mate. You're getting rid of a fucking low-scoring rookie off your field.
So, this is how the team would look if I... But I don't think Cherry is a keeper. Do you think he's a keeper?
God, no.
So
Sam Walsh is just like destroying his game.
Yeah. I just think he's done his job. And I like this because now I only have... Like, I really want Neil for these next 3 games. Like, I reckon he'll dominate. And then it gives me one less player on the bye. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on the bye, and I can attack round 12 and be fine with it. The only player that I'm really scared of is because I could bring in, instead of Lockie Neal, could bring in Jason Owen Francis, but I kind of don't want to do that. I actually don't want to. I reckon Chalky's due. Look at Gold Coast, North, and then Melbourne. Like, mate. Hawks, Essendon, Adelaide.
Probably cops a tag.
Only, like, who's tagging him?
Now, I've got something to say.
Yeah.
And this happened last year as well.
Yeah.
Are we sleeping on Dunkley at 529k?
Well, I just had it open a minute ago. I'm not sure if my screen's loading, but Josh Dunkley was playing wing last week. I can't talk at the moment.
Was he?
But his CBAs were down. I think he scored.
And who took his CBAs?
Well, Ashcroft's tried to stay the same. I'm just trying to get it up here. I had it up a minute ago.
I can get it up.
Yeah, that would be good. I think you can just share the screen from now. I don't want to cook my computer anyway.
All right, let me jump on.
Who was it?
So last week, McCluggage, Ashcroft's CBA stayed the same. Ashcroft's CBAs went up a tiny bit.
Yeah. Rayner went up a little bit.
Rayner took it.
Yeah, and okay. Yeah. That's who it was. I still love him. Like, people paid $600K and I rated that. We are sleeping. I think we traded out Will Ashcroft. I watched that game. Jeez. He's a scary non-own when he's firing because they all get cheap touches, but it's like they steal points off each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
they just do like a lot of kick mark.
Exactly that. So 528 for Josh Dunkley's. Did you say he's 528? That's a pretty good steal. Yeah. I just think I would rather Chalky.
529.
I would rather Chalky. But you are saving a lot of money. But would you boost Chera to? I feel like there's merit in saying Chera to Neil, for a trade. But I feel like Dunkley and Chera, you wouldn't be trading that. I don't think. Or do you disagree?
That does look pretty good, doesn't it?
You're a fuckwit. If you steal my team, I'm gonna. I knew you were going to do this.
The antipod with Jason or Francis to Rosie.
You're a dog. Oh, I'm so sick of it. This is my podcast. I should do it. I should just go quiet. I should have said Dunkley the whole time. You're a dog, mate.
I might do it. Might not do it. Or maybe I could put anyone in, really, couldn't I?
You can, man.
Put
you can. In. Well, that's what we're going to talk about. We may as well talk about it now. But
we'll jump into it.
The fall in Premos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Any love for Heaney?
I can't even speak on it. I don't know too much about Heaney. You'd probably be able to speak a lot better on it than I could.
Yeah.
What's his last couple of games been like? I don't think
he's the same as last year. He's averaging around 70, 75 CPAs.
Mm-hmm.
But if I look for last year's one, that loads on me. He was getting 78s, 80s sometimes, or around the 70s. But it just hasn't been as damn. I don't think Sydney has been as good as, we'd hoped. So I think that's the real answer here is, he was benefiting from it because they were slogging everyone with these. Now it's not the case.
They've also got Mills maybe back this week.
Oh, so
we know that
I saw that was you had that on the notes. Apparently he had a setback this week.
Oh.
So I don't know if it was a little one or a big one, but I don't think he's ready this week. But I would love him to come back. He'd be a cheap defender that we can all downgrade to.
That is so annoying. I was getting so ready to just trade into him.
Yeah. Heaney, there's not much. You could go Tommy Liberatore, but I just don't think you can do that on the buy.
Yeah.
What about Sarong? Looked average, I think.
I don't want like these
if
two.
If you look at that list, so look at the list that you could probably afford. That's probably, where everyone probably is looking, unless you can pay for the Ubers that we'll talk about quickly. But
I can afford. You got Tom Liberatore.
Yeah.
No, I love the Tom Liberatore trade. I think he's one of those people that no one will trade in because he's old, but will just keep cooking.
Yeah, that's what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, so I love it. But he's 576K at the moment.
Yeah.
How much is Lockie Neal?
583, I think.
Yeah, so it's not a bad option to the Libba trade in, and like he's just pumping out scores, isn't he?
Yep.
So he's gone a 120, a 142, 133, 102, 101, 114, or 125.
He's a menace, man. He's doing a sidey, basically, like just proving that age doesn't define people. I like it. I just don't think you can pick him on the buy. Like, you know, you're trading out a player for a same buy, so I don't love it. But Rosé's different because he'll be top 6 for defenders. So, yeah.
Yeah. You've got Jack Sinclair. I don't think I'm going to go there.
How good is Took going?
Took's going really well as well. I wanted to talk about Sinks, though. His break even is at a 167. So like he's only going to get cheaper.
And apparently he's being tried forward this week. I'm pretty sure.
He's going forward this week.
Pretty sure. I swear I could have heard that.
Hold your breath, Sinclair owners.
You poor fellas.
One-eyed pod team.
I know, I'm pretty sure I read that it was Sinclair forward, Hill maybe at the back, and then Wanganeen Malira would be a little bit more mid because he was dominating in the midfield when they were versing. I can't remember who they were playing, but he was killing it in the midfield.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it's just
he
a
trialled
watch.
there when he was they were versing GWS and he looked amazing.
Yeah. Zorko. It's so sorry. Just another value option is definitely Zorko for me. Unfortunately for us, but he's been a bit of a spud recently. But 516k for this bloke, even if Kitty Coleman is coming back, I think is a steal and a half. We paid nearly 600 for this bloke, or 595. Last week's game, he had so many clangers in the first quarter and the second. Like this could easily have been a 150 score. He just once again failed us, but I wouldn't hesitate in picking him because he's going to be a decent defender. You know?
Yeah, but I think like the best option for people at the moment is probably Track, hey?
Yeah. And like I'll just get it up right now, but I'm pretty sure the mid-minutes are trending up as well. And Melbourne have got their stuff together. This is 2024. If it loads on me.
I got it here.
Yeah, so he's gone 50 to 60 in the last 4 games, 50 to 65% CBAs, 82 and then 79. So it regressed a tiny bit, but basically the same. But it feels like he's getting his fitness a little bit back. But there's more synergy for Melbourne, I think. But they did verse Richmond. But Freo, I feel like he did all right considering Freo were a pretty tough team to play against.
Yeah. Nah, I really I think he's going to start cooking again.
And you're not bringing him in?
No, I'm not. So I'm going to bring in Lockie Neal this week.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna bring in this guy. I've never actually had him in my team before, so he's coming in this week instead of Rosie. Now, I just reckon that just with the buys and stuff, you just can't bring him in.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm happy to anti-pod.
Shut up.
Now, what do you think about the Uber? What do you think about Uber Premos? Do we rate people sideways into Bont, like sideways into dead Premos to Bont?
If I could, I would. But it's a heavy price to pay. We had a rule that we don't pay over 600k, or I think you could push that to 620k. But we had a rule, and we've always spoke about it on the podcast. But these players when are they dropping? When is Butters dropping? When is Bont dropping? Who's the other one? I feel like
you just can't do it at the moment. You just got to wait. Just got to get rookies off field.
Nick's
insane
gone.
I'm fucking sidewaysing.
Yeah, Nick's gone.
Nick's gone.
Yeah. Nick's
Butters
640
is
now.
gone. Bont's gone. I don't think we'll be able to get them unless they have a shit game. Even then, it would take until buys to be able to afford them.
Like $670K for Butters is crazy. How cool.
Crazy. Well, you paid $670. Every time I paid that much money for a player, it's fucked me.
Yeah.
And it's almost ruined my season.
That's right. And I guess I know I said we have had good rookies right now, but there's not many good rookies coming up. I think that's the key point. So if you're thinking about doing it, think wisely. But maybe from a Chera, I wouldn't be doing. There's not even a way that you can do an Ashcroft and a trainer, and or maybe you could use another, say, bias. I wouldn't be doing that. Maybe for a Chera, you could probably do it, but even that, it's just you got to spend an extra.
Would you go Chera and short?
Oh yeah, but I can't do
Chera
it.
and short, Daniil.
And then boost.
You don't have enough money. Chera and short, the Butters.
I might be able to trade. Oh, I got to work it out later, but maybe I could trade trainer. Maybe I could do that. Oh my God. No, but the thing is as well, those two, right, they have the bad buy. I mean, but you'd be copping the loss. But you're trading a $670K player, right, for someone on the bad buy, and you're probably sidewaysing Chera. I just don't think it's a positive move for your team. But great captain. This is why we got Nick in right for captaincy picks. Same with, I think we're forgetting about Cherry as well. Like Cherry's 558K doing the same thing as Butters and Bont. Yeah. Like there's value out there. So, you just got to wait till they have a bad game. But I seriously think they won't drop down much, man. They're going so good.
That's what you say all the time.
Yeah, I know.
They have patches. Players have patches. Yeah. Even Bont, the man that he is, has patches.
Oh, Bont's questionable. When has Bont ever had a bad game?
Last year, Bont had some patches at the start of the season when we started
but what did he score, though? Like 115. You know what I mean? Like
110s. 110s,
Yeah. Anyway, I think, if you want to do it, take it on, because that would be, you're getting these 170 scores maybe, but we can just get that from Nicholas Dacos, can't we?
Yeah. Okay, and the biggest subject this week, our favourite man, is back. The poo is back.
Well, he's not. I don't know. So apparently they announced it, right? And then he...
One second, you're cutting out.
You got me?
That's me. It's me.
Oh, no. Are you here? You are laggy.
I'm back.
Can you hear me?
It was me. It was me the whole time.
That's all right.
So the poo is back.
This. Yeah. Well, so the poo. I just I was looking at news before coming on here. So essentially, he got announced that he was back, and I have him in my draft team, so I was very happy. And then what is it? He got a corky or something like that. So Matthias Philippou was set to return for St Kilda FC this week, passed the fitness test, then halfway through training, he copped a bad corky in a stoppage drill.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
His availability will be determined in the next 24 to 48 hours, but there's significant doubt. So my keeper league was looking so bloody good, and then he's just going to wait one more week. I'll wait for you, poo boy. I thought about trading him in this week. I really did. He's unreal.
That's so keen. That's so fucking keen.
I love him. Oh, sorry.
We'll definitely get him in when he comes in. It's such a great trade too.
He's unbelievable.
He'll make so much fucking cash.
Exactly. Oh, not even that. I would love to go back on our rankings, because I'm pretty sure he might have injured his femur before we did the pod, or maybe afterwards. But I'm pretty sure I had him in the top 3 ranking. Yeah. Probably stupid. now looking back on it. But
It's pretty silly looking at fucking
not really.
Bailey Sniff with a 110 average.
Oh, who would have predicted that? I don't want to talk about that, man. He's just destroyed my whole. Just could have started.
Okay, shut up. Next person back. Kitty Coleman back playing VFL this week. First game in 15 months.
Yeah, I think he'll be a slow burn. I think I was reading somewhere he'll probably come in for someone and then Jasper Fletcher plays on the wing again. But I really think Jasper Fletcher's been excellent, and maybe it'll be a slow burn. You can't risk someone off 15 months. Maybe he'll be a good trade in later in the season. I still like him, definitely. But yeah.
And we already spoke about Mills, Sinks, and Dunkley. I think that's it. I think that's everything this week. Did you want to quickly go over captains?
No, I just want to talk about rookies. I mean, not many people are probably going to be tuning in by now, but if you're getting Oscar McDonald, like if I love you as mate, I'm saying do not get Oscar McDonald. But if I fucking hate you, I'm going to tell you, get Oscar McDonald. So if everyone's sort of tuned in,
you're going to find out this week. You're going to find out.
Mate, he's played the 2 games. He's playing forward. Voss and Jackson are going to come back in eventually. He's just always been a supplementary option for them. I think he's a good player, but, the team's stacked, and especially the forward line. So I would rather go early on Hustwaite. Sardis has just been named.
Bullshit.
I am tempted on Sardis. So this is a little, if you've tuned in this far, I don't think we're going to tell anyone. We won't tell anyone. But, that is.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he is a better pick than any of them. Obviously, he's on the bubble, but yeah, very sexy, isn't it? Getting Sardis back in our team.
It's very sexy. I mean, I'm not one to jump to conclusions.
He can't afford him. He can't afford him.
Yeah. I can afford him. I can afford him. Just relax. All right.
Just quickly. Would you trade Trainer for Sardis?
No. You've just lost 20K on Trainer. We have to hold him now until he brings it back.
All right. That's just a quick comment.
Well, he needs to get an 80 this week, Trainer does. And then he'll start making some good cash again. He's got about 45K to make.
Yeah.
That's some good cash.
And last one.
Shit to everyone who traded him out.
And last one, Sean Mano, is he top 6?
No.
100. Nobody's trading him in. Don't even bother looking.
No, I was going back to the trade-ins to see what everyone's doing. 2 tons in a row, Buslinger.
2 tons.
Yeah.
2 tons.
He gets lucky. He's a primetime player.
He is.
He's a big games player.
I'll have him in draft if you want.
He's in my draft team, ladies and gentlemen. You would fucking love to see it. Crixie just start having a bat to his team, but he's yet to break fucking 1,500 a week on it. Jesus.
Yes,
anyway, if Dippy's listening this far, your team fucking sucks, man. All right.
Captains?
No, quickly. Jed Buslinger is
what
do we think of this? Because I heard people like really pumping up his tires.
I've always
saying that they would even trade him in last week.
Yeah,
not even seeing him play this week.
I said that to you actually. I was quite keen on him. Well, I said I don't want to get Carroll. I'd rather Buslinger, which I don't think was the smartest in hindsight, but I got Cherry now. I think Carroll will be a better rookie than Buslinger, maybe.
Yeah.
I wasn't too. We'll see how he goes. First week's pretty hard, but the praises of Buslinger was some media journalist asked Bevo, and he sort of said, Buslinger did well, but then just commented on all the 7 defensive or 6 options that they have. So it meant to me that and he got 3 goals kicked on him in the last quarter. So
Yeah.
I would rather just wait 1 week. But if I was choosing between McDonald and Buslinger, it would be Buslinger.
Yeah. Or Huswaite, you'd go Huswaite.
Yeah, I would go Huswaite first out of all of them. 100%.
Yeah. Or if you made it this far, Sardis out of all of them.
Yeah, Jesus. Hopefully I can afford him.
It's actually strange though because Jack Caldwell's due back maybe this week or next week.
Yep.
So wonder how Sardis will go with Jack Caldwell back.
He's going to burn us again, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Should we go through captains?
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy this week. If you got Gawn, you captain Gawn. If you got Cherry, you captain Cherry. I'm not keen on
this
Andy.
is kind of what I was thinking. You're not keen on the Andy VC
I think
against the Saints.
Andy VC, I'll rate that, but I'm because the North game's first. I'm not keen on straight captaining Andy. I think he'll get a tag.
You're going to VC
Sherry against
that's
Todd,
fucking mega.
Todd Shitstein.
Yeah. It's just going to be a 200 plus game.
Please, I deserve it. Been working hard.
He probably does
this
his
week.
hammer again. Honestly, thinking about it.
Oh, idiot. I mean, what other outstanding options are there?
Looking at this game, I don't mind Sheasel if he's on halfback. If you don't have Sherry, if you really want to go for the Thursday night game, I don't mind Merritt against North Melbourne.
Merritt's the one. I don't rate. I vice captain Sheasel last week. His role is just you can't. It's just everywhere. Wardlaw's out this week. He'll probably be in the midfield, and then to 90 to 100. You don't know what he's going to score. I don't think he's a vice captain. No.
St Kilda, Freo. I don't mind the Andy VC.
Sarong.
Western Bulldogs versus Port Adelaide. I don't mind the Bont VC. Don't mind a Butters VC.
Rosie.
You could go with Rosie VC. Adelaide Oval. I actually really rate the TDK VC.
Yeah.
Nick against Geelong. You could go Nick.
Max.
Nick into Gawn. Max Gawn C. I think everyone who has that has to do it.
Yeah. Forget about the rest. Maybe a Neil, but you wouldn't go there against the Gabba. But I mean, against the Gabba. What am I talking about? Against Gold Coast.
The Gabba.
Yeah, against Gold Coast.
I'm interested to see how Gold Coast go against the Gabba.
It's going to be the best game. It's going to be the best game in the round, I think. But yeah.
If you've got Jai Newcomb, I don't mind the VC of Jai Newcomb.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Lloyd Meek VC or C. But I don't think it makes it past Max or Sherry.
No. It's pretty easy.
Let's go see what the Masters are doing just before we tune out. Coach's choice. VC, Nick Dacos, Sherry, and Sheasel.
What the?
And then C is Nick Dacos, Sherry, and Gawn.
Yeah. Andy is very low. Jesus Christ.
It's just because they're low-owned players, like Gawn and Andy.
How much owned is Andy?
17%.
Jesus.
And then Gawn is 21.
We're doing awesome. You've got both of them, you peanut. Good on you.
I don't have this guy, though. 50% of the comp has him. So you just need Gawn to just at least match.
Yeah. All right.
Bet so far, Gawn's winning that battle.
Yeah, like you said.
There we go. But anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for watching. I don't know how many people make it this far.
Nah, not many.
But it's always good. Will is lagging out. It's probably me again. I'm actually probably lagging out. But thank you so much for watching, so much for listening. Go the Pies, premiership favourites, probably win it. Don't worry about any of the other teams. Pretty easy for the Pies from here. And still side bottom and Scott Pendlebury are doping. Cheers.